Devin Haney has gotten into a physical fight with another boxer, and this time it was against Shakur Stevenson.
Say, man, look, man. Your beef is not with Floyd Mayweather.
For all of his attacks, Tank Davis has enough reasons to back himself up. You are sitting here beefing with Floyd when there is a fighter out here that has been calling your name and wants to fight you. You are not wrong if you believe Shakur Stevenson called for it, but more than ever, Tank has a point to prove.
You ain't beefing with Floyd. It's a fighter out here that's been calling your name that want to fight you.
Nothing is more interesting to boxing fans right now than a fight between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Fans are calling for it, boxing professionals are calling for it, and now the fighters are calling for it as well. Perhaps Devin Haney took it to another level when he ran into Shakur Stevenson last night, and before people could step in to separate them, the collision had become a brawl. All of this happened while Shakur Stevenson was busy preparing for his next fight against Artem Harutanian. Many of those around believe Shakur Stevenson was reluctant to engage in the brawl because he was avoiding any injury that could tamper with his upcoming fight. Should he have gone ahead with the bare-knuckle brawl against Devin Tank Davis, there is every possibility he sustains a damaging injury that could lead to a postponement of his fight next week. Devin Davis was keen on inflicting some pain and throwing some unloved hands at Shakur Stevenson, and he surely did have his way. Well, Devin Tank Davis has a reason why Tank is so intentional about proving his naysayers wrong, especially those like Timothy Bradley who think Shakur Stevenson is the hero to defeat him. All I say is, okay, how can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you are going to get hit. What do you do when you get hit?
Have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now at 135 after all that stuff.
Remember, a similar scenario played out just last month when Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney clashed at a nightclub after Devin Haney's loss to Ryan.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Garcia, the two boxers escalated their feud and came very close to blows outside of a nightclub in Las Vegas. Davis and Haney's feud began several years ago since they met in a sparring session, but it has re-intensified after Tank jumped onto social media to mock the Dream after his upset defeat to Ryan Garcia. Traded intense blows online in recent weeks ever since Haney's defeat in his bout against Ryan Garcia, but the latest development in their feud has taken it from a simmer to a boil and now to a violent physical altercation.
At the fall, so it's probably like 100 people. 100 or 200 people in there. The gym one probably.
Back, the 29-year-old decided to take their ongoing rivalry to a personal level by pulling up and taking a picture with Haney's luxury Mercedes-Benz G63 and posting it on his social media. A video has since emerged of Haney clearly finding out about his move, and the pair have been going at it in a furious confrontation in the street. The pair were separated by their teams as they shouted inaudible insults at each other, with people around them also being dragged into the angry confrontation. Haney was clearly taking aim at Davis, and it has certainly set up a future showdown as the pair choose to settle their rivalry in the boxing ring. Footage had previously emerged which appeared to show Davis embroiled in a separate argument with Haney. Although the latter is not entirely visible, it is clear that the fiery altercation had originated from the picture which Davis posted with the music caption, "Aha, can't stop stuff, and we are on their side." He then tweeted, "Tell them I made you and your team dip out, and I am on your side of town. That guy's a cold fool." Haney then responded by confirming it was his car and hitting back, "This guy liked my car so much he took a picture next to it. Send him one at the rate Champion Motoring." But later phone camera footage appeared to show Davis and Haney outside a club shouting at one another amidst the commotion outdoors, and this was the exact same thing Devin Davis wanted before people came to ruin his show by separating them. Here is what many fans do not know: in the midst of this, Devin Davis has so much hatred for Haney because many felt Haney was better. You know why I am backing However, with Garcia's win, Haney dropped out of the conversation since Tank had beaten Ryan Garcia last year, hence Tank was fighting against anything that might bring Haney back into the discussion, even if it is a failed drugs test.
You know why I'm backing around? Because a lot of boxers going at him. When we fought,
Tank Davis had even surprisingly defended Ryan Garcia after it emerged King Ree had failed 2 tests on the day before and of their crunch clash. Most importantly, he was enjoying Ryan Garcia's win more than anyone else, as it seemed the Haneys were his bigger enemies.
But we made it cool to go at Ryan.
Well, what many fans have to say about this is that for the past 5 years Devin had been after Tank Davis, hoping to fix a match between the both of them. However, Tank did not show up all along, but once Devin Haney got his first loss against an obvious and overweight cheat, Tank had come at both him and his father on X countlessly. Once the fight was over, Tank Davis was quick to re-emphasize his dominance in boxing and make some mockery of both Devin Haney and his father. He also took to X saying, "Forget Devin, where Bill at, where dirt at," and on a different tweet he wrote, "I am still coming out to get guys, it is not over, these guys got to see me, but no one thought it would really get to the next level until now." He had also said, "Look at Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, then look at my fight versus Ryan."
Ryan is not somebody that he really like.
If Ryan looked any different, he probably looked worse versus Haney, bigger, much slower. He only hit him with the same punch. I told everybody a hook, a hook, a hook. Devin was sitting right there to be caught with the hook, and they were talking about this guy pound for pound. Come on, he is trash, he is trash. Their intense brawl came not too long after Tank Davis had shockingly supported Ryan Garcia amidst his doping allegations in response to the controversy surrounding Ryan Garcia's alleged doping violation. Fellow boxer Tank Davis came out swinging, expressing his support for Garcia and calling for repercussions against promoter Eddie Hearn. Ryan Garcia himself had protested against the findings before Tank Davis jumped to defend him after posting a tweet featuring 3 crying emojis and LOL. Garcia briefly went live on X. "You guys can see fake news," Garcia said. "Fake freaking news, do not believe these haters. I never freaking took a med in my freaking life. I do not even know how that stuff is. It is the weirdest stuff ever. Supposedly they had it already, but they released it after I won. It makes no sense. I tested the day of the fight, nothing. Somebody paying somebody." Garcia further denied wrongdoing in a profanity-laced post late Wednesday on X, formerly Twitter, describing it as fake news. "Everybody knows that I do not cheat," Garcia said. "What can I say? Why did they not come out with this before the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with a victory and post this?" He added, "These are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason. I have never taken a substance in my life. I do not even know where to get substance. At the end of the day, I barely take supplements. Big lies. I beat him. They are trying to take my greatest victory away. Kind of sad when you think about it. Why in the world would I volunteer for a test if I planned on taking those substances?" In a separate post, Garcia appeared to suggest a tainted herbal supplement was to blame for the test result.
Knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this?
"My bad, I should not have taken this," Garcia wrote above a photo of a bottle marked ashwagandha route. On the other hand, Davis felt it was all planned to rob Ryan Garcia from his win.
Or, the fight, if they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason.
Slower Davis took to social media to voice his outrage at the attempts to discredit Garcia's recent victory over Devin Haney, bluntly stating they are doing anything to take away the win from Ryan. In a show of solidarity with his fellow boxer, Davis condemned what he perceives as a concerted effort to undermine Garcia's achievements in the ring.
So beautiful to me. Thank you for helping me beat Devin Haney.
Davis was so keen on bringing Haney down that he extended the heat to those supporting Devin Haney. Hours after the news broke, Davis hopped on X with a scathing message for the people accusing Garcia of cheating. Davis surprisingly leapt to the defense of Garcia, who tested positive for a banned substance on 2 separate tests taken by Veda the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney last month.
No, if he looked any different, he probably looked worse. He just was a bigger person, much slower.
Name in a now deleted tweet, the Baltimore native wrote, "They are doing anything to take away the win from Ryan. If that is the case, banned Eddie Hearn's silver spoon head." However, Davis quickly realized one tweet was not enough to express his disdain. "And then why do people talk like he is the best? He has not even fought at 135 yet. He did not even have power at 126. He is good, okay? How can you..."
That's the question I'm with. He's a snake in a suit. That's all. He's a snake in
Why
a
Eddie
suit.
Hearn?
Bro, he let with the guys positive and was still gonna let him fight. Still was gonna let him fight.
Dillian Wyatt fought after he tested.
Who?
Dillian Wyatt.
Dillian White after testing positive.
It is so painful listening to this guy who knows absolutely nothing, right? And he's like, I don't know if you saw the clip. How comes they let him fight if he had it in his system? It's like the tests on Friday and Saturday.
The one thing about Gervonta Davis is he really talks some stuff. But why do you delete your tweets? Can you not stand by what you say? So you want to come out and say, yeah, Eddie Hearn is a dirty guy for doing this. What the hell are you talking about? And then he goes and deletes it. So anyway, I'm really sorry, but I'm not involved in collecting Ryan Garcia's. The American concluded, I know the facts and what you did before. I read through all that nonsense. Their feud then went public, with Hearn tweeting, only one clown here. 1 minute you are accusing him, 1 minute you are saying he's been set up.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.